Hi, and welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me for Flute. I'm your teacher, Risa, and today we're working in the Rubank Intermediate Method, page 18. Today we're going to be looking at Triplet Studies. All right, so let's first take a look at the Triplet Studies exercise. Okay, we're going to be comparing a lot with 6/8 and 2/4. And with those triplets, it's going to sound very similar to 6/8 time. So with 6/8 time and 2/4, you can make them sound exactly the same. They're just written differently. So that's kind of what this lesson is doing. We're just playing basically the same thing, reading it in different ways. Okay? And I've had a lot of people asking me earlier, why even bother with the 6/8 time, or why would you do 2/4? Well, composers have their different reasons. I can't say why a composer would write this in 6/8 instead of 2/4. I can't give those answers. So I'm not the composer. If you were really interested in why someone did, and if the composer's still alive, you could probably hunt them down and maybe ask about it. It's the best I got for you. All right. Anywho, this is what it is. Sometimes it's written in 6/8. So for the triplet studies, let's actually read 2/4 first because, well, we're more accustomed to 4 on the bottom. Okay, so looking at our counts, 1, 2, triplet, 1, I'll triplet 2, 1, triplet 1, 2. And I know I kind of counted 1 and 2 and, okay, just the triplet, da, 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 da. All right, so let's go ahead and give that a play. Looking at our time signature and key signature, we just have 2 flats, 2/4. All right, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Let's play the 6/8 time now, okay? It's going to sound exactly the same. It's just written differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And if you need to write your counts in to like really compare, please do so. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Right? So if you need to count and clap them, compare them, let's do so. Just so we really get a grasp of things, let's go back to the 2/4 one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So sound the same, written differently. Let's go ahead and move on to the Etude in 6/8 rhythm, okay? So obviously we're in 6/8 time, we're keeping to the same key signature, okay? This is all written with 8th notes. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Written in 8th notes, which equates to the quarter note in 4, right? So if you need to write your counts out, please pause the video and do so. Otherwise, we're going to just go ahead. We're going to play this slowly as we sight read it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it feels very consistent, right? So let's put this to, well, I don't know what areas are going to be challenging to you. Yeah, I think it's just more of the rhythms and just being in the 6, right? So let's actually skip ahead right now. We'll go back. Let's do the same etude and 2/4 rhythm, and you'll hear and feel that it's exactly the same, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. So you can see that it does sound exactly the same, just written differently. So something that you may have felt is that it just felt a little more chaotic with all those 3s written in. It feels excessive. In the 6/8 time, it feels more relaxed, probably because it doesn't have all those 3s just all over the page. So let's go back to the 6/8 rhythm. Let's play it with the metronome. Okay, let me get the metronome up here. Battery's dead on all of my other metronomes. I'm using the phone today. I don't like using the phone because I usually get distracted. Okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's take that a little bit slower, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. I got a little bit ahead there towards the end. I was rushing. All right, now let's go back to the same etude. Let's keep it pretty well at that same spot for 2/4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. All right, so I think it really helps with the metronome, especially for these comparison ones. So for this one, when you're practicing on your own, I think it's important to play both, see both, because once again, sometimes the composer will write it in 6/8, sometimes they'll write it in 2/4, depending on just kind of how they want the flow and the feel to go, okay? So like 6/8 feels a little more cut in 3s, I guess, and even though the same etude is in 4, you know, it still has a little bit of a different pulse. So play both, get comfortable with both. Same thing with the triplet studies, just for rhythmics. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the G minor melodic. Okay, so this is the scale that sounds different going up than coming back. So pay attention to those accidentals. All right, and we are going to repeat this. G minor melodic. 1, 2, 3, 4. that one's a little trickier, especially there towards the top, going F sharp, G, F natural. Takes a little thinking power. Let's do it one more time with repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and look at that last exercise of today. G minor harmonic. This one sounds the same going up and coming down. And this is the one that sounds a little bit like of a Aladdin feel. All right, so the only thing we're changing here is F sharp, kind of a bigger jump there, going from E flat to F sharp. All right, let's go ahead and play with repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. That one also can be a little tricky too. I know me personally, I want to play E natural every time, but it's not. So let's do it one more time, and remember to continue practicing these scales and slow it down, speed it up, really get to know them. All right, let's go ahead and do it one more time though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. So make sure you take time to really practice this. Get comfortable with 6/8 and 2/4 times, just written differently but sounding the same. Make sure you keep practicing those scales there at the bottom. All right, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know down in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to hit like, notify, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our practices. Thanks for joining, and until next time.